All right. Yeah, we're going to take the express route to playing first, even if I got to keep restarting. Now I'm going to keep restarting those little mini games. Those is like my kryptonite.
The TCU Horned Frogs headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Powers through the defender. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Sweet cut there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line, it's Holt. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
TCU around.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Wheeler has answered. I was supposed to go to Stanford. They offered me
from the back.
Something awesome, but
now the play fake.
There's something about
Fires
TCU.
Left. He makes a catch. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Running inside. It's Wilson.
I would have had to deal with this.
Got some room.
I wasn't prepared.
He is in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
So TCU's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology.
Just steamrolling the defense. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line.
Stay with him.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson.
Let's go.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
As well. We need a sack on this.
They'll run for it. It's Robinson. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option.
Come on, get him.
He'll pitch it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Motion from the wideout. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Creates a little... There's a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Takes the easy completion. Good, solid pick. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it.
Ready. Stand! Y29!
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the
Plenty of work to do
Oh,
here
they
on
put me in the
second and
game. They
long.
put me in the game. All right, where's my head at? Lord have mercy.
Wide receiver
Hike
going
the
in
ball.
motion.
Damn it.
They'll run it with Wilson. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And man, the
They-
big
they
fellas
was
up front,
mad
they don't
at
get a
him.
lot
He
of
wasn't
credit. They don't
getting
get
shit
talked about a lot
done.
unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. He'll try to do it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's small. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run it on the counter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do a 1st and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from this. He's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of
They
their
don't put
stance,
Wheeler in the game.
looking into the second
And the
level. Hats
dynamics
on, hats, creating a
immediately
lane for that
shifts.
running back.
Come on now. They ain't seen nothing yet, huh? Let's go. He said you keep playing like that, you be starting. You starting there. He took the other quarterback out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
We still got a lot of work to do, y'all.
Coming out with it, it's Hopkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he was able to run through one tackle, but the run inside, it's Miller. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll take some work to get to the
we got
sticks.
to take
It's
this
3rd
whole
and long
game
from the
serious.
30.
We got to work our way back inside some type of conference.
Dropping back,
anything.
it's Wheeler. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way in the...
Goodness, that would have hurt. That would have hurt every stat we stood for.
Miller with the ball. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Comfortable.
Running inside, it's Miller. Inside the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10.
This may get exciting this season.
Trying play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Hard running there. Defense comes up with a huge stop and maybe forcing them into a field goal attempt.
Really nice job in execution there on that 3rd down through the passing game.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th.
Why would he go for it without me? Unless it's a handoff. Oh, false start.
He'll try
Offside.
to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Ball start, number 98. Defense. First down.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Told you. Next time. Told you.
Lining up for the PAT.
Told
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward.
Oh!
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I guess my throat.
Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first.
Jeez Louise.
The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
It caught me slipping.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra
Still got a
DB
lot
out
of
there, your
learning to
timing
do.
better be good, and you better be
Still got a
accurate,
lot
because
of
if you're
it.
not,
That's
they've got...
okay.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste
want
as they
them
take
that
over here in the
close
final
to
2 minutes of the
fourth
half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side. To the air, it's Wheeler. Finds the tight end. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's James. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Uh-oh.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it set up on the outside. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
You the one, bro. You the what? You the what?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13.
That was right before halftime as well. Boy, let's get
The Horned
to
Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it didn't. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Ball was incomplete, and I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Oh, my
Receiver
goodness.
wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Big boy
That's a
almost
throw the
got me.
QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The run inside. It's Miller. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's small. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wilson on the
Block
carry.
him.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that.
Oh, my goodness. I got to hold my run game. Step it up, get in field
He
goal.
leaves
Let's
it with the back.
Get in there.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6.
Off, you feel me?
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Wilson. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, my
Can't
goodness,
make
he
the
was
grab
right
as he was going for 6 right there.
I tried to get him.
Football,
I tried
you
to
hear
get
the term
him.
quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go right back downfield. That's caught. It's Thomas. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking for space. It's Ballard. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he got it! And they've made it a 1-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me...
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Delayed handoff. It's Miller. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the ground. He's got it again. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He breaks a tackle, and the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Miller. Picks up the 1st down. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll ride the hot hand. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Running inside, it's Wilson. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Man, Wheeler.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little...
The give is to Miller. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
The Collector, Jason Wheeler. We got the coach's trust. We start quarterback. Good job, y'all. No questions about it. He must have been arguing with the coach or something. He must have been arguing with the coach because they didn't even, there's no quarterback battle for this position or nothing. He's like, Wheeler, you're in. All right, we're going to Oklahoma.
Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Horned Frogs will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard. The Horned Frogs offense will now get its first chance with the football. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's going to take off. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Wheeler. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. There's some room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Miller with the ball. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Setting up the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. With the catch, it's James. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Miller. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, TCU! Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going. Continue the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's James. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Got it behind the line. It's Shelton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Wheeler. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure.
That was just way too close.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well,
Oh my goodness, that hurt.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
No
They
lazy
dial up on
rolling.
second and a long way to go. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Bring in the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it.
Shit, that was a lot of pressure.
The run inside. It's Miller. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Wilson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking for a man. It's Wheeler. That third down pass was coming in hot before.
Chill out. All right, let's establish this run. Oh, they got 13.
The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll try it again. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is.
Running inside, it's Wilson. Here's a little room there. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the draw, it's Miller. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wilson on the carry. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes a grab past the marker. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
We got to stay in field
This is
goal range.
exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the 2nd half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Final play of the quarter coming. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Miller. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Miller. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
The lone back's got it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Miller. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're testing the right side here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The give to the left side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
That was it right
The
there.
Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Miller with the ball. Maybe some room here. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keep. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. That's caught. It's James. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Brought down after a big run, and that is a way to put an exclamation point on this one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they did.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Everybody love it, yeah. Cause we all with the dub out of Hollywood bros in the Hollywood hole.
Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Utah Utes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034.
The Utes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick. Offense in a split backfield. Running inside, it's Miller. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it with Wilson, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Runs through a man, and he might have space. The 20. He's at the touchdown, TCU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult...
That was like 3rd and 19, bro.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rides to back and leaves it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. to the air. It's Wheeler. Here's a heat. Turning it on. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Finding some room. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. The give is to Miller. Shakes off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to ride this running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll leave it with him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Looking for a man, it's Wheeler. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The run inside. It's Wilson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Fires the pass, intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play. They'll run the option. Keeps it on first down. They'll knock him down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Miller.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down right there.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. On target over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Going with the counter play here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Small. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Wheeler. Under fire! And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Headed for the corner, it's Miller. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tosses to the quarterback. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was... This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They feed him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back in this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a... TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Some misdirection with the counter. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Maybe a crease. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking to pass. It's Wheeler. Sets up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on...
All right, fellas,
They'll put
really
this
got
one
to
in play
tighten
first
this up.
snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's go all win this ball game, man.
On the delay, it's Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Miller with the ball.
Let's go.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll go right back to the run. Got a little grass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Wilson. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players.
We're trying to focus, JB. We're trying to focus.
Second and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Oh, yeah, me too.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it on the option. And he waltzes in for the score.
What a champion.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The Horned Frogs answer right back.
Who just saw that? Press one.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Hey, Pop Deuce, that could have been it right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Running inside, it's Wilson. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here comes the option. And some room to work. Gets it inside the 10. Touchdown, TCU! Excellent pass by the back on the option. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. To the air, it's Wheeler. Got his man out of the backfield. No more room to run, and they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Hands it off. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well,
the handoff, keep working on that clock. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
there's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Absolutely insane.
The running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And they tried to run that sweep out route. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's small. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Still looking on the move. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Miller. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. To the air, it's Wheeler. Completes it in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give is to Miller. Makes one man miss. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. Could be an alley. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. Keeps it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Lets it fly. Give him 6. Touchdown, TCU! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Flips it out on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Snagged out of the air. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To throw, it's Wheeler. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Miller with the ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They're working that left side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. The pull and throw off the RPO. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. Using his legs to buy some time. Gets away from one, finds room. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Big guy smells it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Finds his big tight end. He couldn't find anywhere to go. And running inside, it's Wilson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Wheeler. Under fire, and they got it.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's
the Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give is to Miller. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's small. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Now the play fake. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Wheeler. Into the end zone. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Miller with the ball. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their 1st of 3. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty... TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Working that left side now. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Wilson.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The give is to Miller. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. The screen, he's got wheels. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's looking to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. On the draw, it's Miller. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Knocked off his feet.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were... And here comes the punt team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for... TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Spins away from one. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's some room. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Running through contact. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. Going long. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David.
A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really
And the Horned Frogs ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably... So TCU's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Offense in a bunch formation. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Wheeler. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I think on that last...
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got 12. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Miller. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. They just keep firing. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone.
Wants to throw. It's Wheeler. Makes the grab on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back up.
Picked off. At the 40, there he goes. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just run on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.